It was the time of year that the Israelites celebrated Passover. Many Israelites had traveled to Jerusalem to remember what God had done when He rescued His people from slavery in Egypt. Jesus and His disciples also traveled to Jerusalem. He sent 2 of them ahead to a village. Jesus said, "Go into the village ahead of you. There you will find a donkey and her colt tied up. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone says anything to you, you should say that the Lord needs them." The disciples did what Jesus said. They put their robes on the donkey and the colt, and Jesus sat on them. As Jesus came to Jerusalem, a large crowd gathered. The crowd laid their robes on the road. They cut palm branches from trees and laid those on the road too. The crowds walked ahead of Jesus, and those who followed him shouted, "Hosanna to the Son of David! He who comes in the name of the Lord is the Blessed One, the King of Israel. Hosanna in the highest heaven." The word Hosanna means save now. The religious leaders didn't like it. They asked Jesus to tell his disciples to be quiet. "If they didn't praise me," said Jesus, "the rocks would cry out." When Jesus entered Jerusalem, people asked, "Who is this?" The crowds replied, "This is the prophet Jesus from Nazareth in Galilee." They were only half right. Jesus wasn't just a prophet of God, he was God's son. Jesus went to the temple and drove out the money changers there. While Jesus was at the temple complex, people who were blind and people who were lame came to him. Jesus healed them. The priests and the scribes at the temple heard children shouting, "Hosanna to the Son of David!" The priests and scribes asked Jesus, "Do you hear what these children are saying?" The children were saying, "The King is here! The King is here!" Jesus said, "Yes, even the children will praise me." Then Jesus left and went to spend the night in the town of Bethany. The people were happy to see Jesus. They knew he was their king. Jesus came riding on a donkey, just as the prophet Zechariah said he would.